Yeah, no, this is the second course I've taken in as many weeks. First one was Neuroscience for Change, which was really good. And also this one, Agile Change Agent, which has helped me build on my learning of change management. I found particularly interesting all of it, but in particular around the roadmap and using that as a way to really kind of shape thinking around how you're going to approach the change, what are the important and key aspects, and then how you're going to deliver that within the first iteration to use it as your kind of guide for all of the following iterations. So I thought that was really helpful and really good to help build up my portfolio and toolkit.
Hi, yeah, I certainly have been sort of managing change over the course of my career for a number of years. And actually, it was really nice to have something that brought all of that together in a really kind of clear 2-day session. So you don't feel like you're submerged in theory and whatever else. It's really practical tools and methodology rather than submerged too far into theory. So, and actually, it's the 2 days were just the right length. And so therefore you don't feel like you're overwhelmed by it at all. So it was really useful to have that framework and kind of a couple of refreshers for me as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, Mel. It was a great course. I was not looking forward to it. I didn't fancy the idea of 2 days sat in front of my PC. It's been illuminating. It's been fun. I've learned loads and I've met some really nice people. So yeah, I would encourage people to give it a go.
I picked up loads of practical tips and techniques that will really season me as a change manager. Loads of things I can do more, especially with interaction and sessions with people. And all those things will add so much value. And there's so much more reading to do after, as I was saying to colleagues on the course, that will help me more on the job. So yeah, a lot of those practical tips and what to do in each iteration, because looking back, I realise I haven't quite been doing it right. So it's brilliant to know a bit more about that roadmap and chunking it up in pieces, and things that you think were common sense stuff was really brought to life, and that was just really useful. And of course, just to share ideas with other change managers, that was brilliant.
I second, it's been an absolutely brilliant course, and I think it was a really lovely balance of theory and practical, and I've got a huge amount that I'm going to take away and use now in my day-to-day job.
So, I think we all go on courses where, and as much as you're good at talking, Melanie, you didn't talk at us all the time. There was actually practical tools and tips that we can take away and use, which is really valuable. The manageable chunks, so really getting us to think about how we can deliver kind of smaller things of value to the business, and more in a changing world. That's going to be huge for us going forward. And then the last thing was, again, getting us to really think about the benefits. Why are we doing the change? It's really easy to get caught into just delivering something that you think's right because the business wanted, actually taking a step back and going, why are we doing that thing? And bringing everybody back to that. I think that's really powerful and probably the biggest thing I'm gonna take into tomorrow and beyond.